Hello everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. Last time I ended it off in Eterna City. I thought this would be a perfect place to end it, and I was, well, right. Today I went to Twitter and, or X as it's called. I'm still calling it Twitter. Elon, you can fuck off. Everyone in the world's still gonna call it Twitter. You could say X as much as you want, still gonna be called Twitter. But I saw a tweet from the Assassin's Creed Twitter and it was like 2 weeks until Mirage, and I was like, oh god. Oh god. Oh, don't tell me you don't have an Explorer, kid. You should have a word with the man next door to the Poké Center. We'll have a word with him in a bit. But yeah, it's like 2 weeks until Assassin's Creed Mirage comes out. It's like, no. I have 2 more weeks until hell breaks loose, because then it's October time. If you're visiting Eterna, you need to get yourself a bicycle and take a ride down Cycling Road. Since that Team Galactic building went up, the city's atmosphere has gotten all creepy and tense. I don't know what those people are doing up in that place. They say this is an old city. It doesn't look it though, not with all these tall buildings. Hello, I'm the official name Raider. Nope. Nope. Excuse me, but do you have a Pokemon named Weasel? Well, I do have Weebwee. No. No. Hi, I'm the building superintendent. I maintain a vigilant 24-hour watch. It would have been better if you said 24/7. Gardenia, our gym leader, goes out to Eterna Forest every so often. I always wonder what she does there. She looks at an old building. The move recycle is to be used during battle. When you use recycle, a Pokemon can use its item once again. There's an old woman over here. I've had this TM recycle for such a long time now. It's not anything that I have much use for these days. I do hope you'll put it to good use, young train. No. And I'm so annoyed actually right now, because I went to sleep earlier than I normally would, and I had to go to the toilet like twice in the middle of the night, so I still couldn't fucking sleep that well. Badges from gyms or contest wins. There's more than just one way to be a winner, it seems. Here's hoping you'll find something in which you can be the victor. I gathered up a lot of berries, so I'm trading them in for accessories. Next stop, Heart Home City. I'm taking the contest challenge. I've got you now. I'm gonna take your flag. You can't catch me. I set some traps. Also, I was just thinking about something, and it's like, because I played the randomizer, I'm just like, having Dragon Rage early on in the game is overpowered. An escape rope is indispensable. I wish I had one when I got to a tough spot in Eterna Forest. It would have been able to warp to the end. Really? In the forest? I thought it only works at caves. And for some reason, Kanto and Saffron's in Sylph Go. The more gym badges you have, the better they treat you at Pokemart. You get to buy a better selection of merchandise, you see, but I don't have a single Sinnoh gym badge. It's because Gardenia is too much. I don't want to see another grass-type Pokemon ever again. If only I had flying-type Pokemon, then my losing streak would end. Or a fire-type Pokemon. Or a bug-type Pokemon. Or an ice-type Pokemon. Yeah, grass-types have a lot of weaknesses. The manager's gone off to the Team Galactic building and hasn't returned. I wonder what's holding him up. Team Galactic. Okay, there's no building there. My friend said Team Galactic took his favorite Pokemon away. I don't think he's telling the truth. Team Galactic looks so cool. They don't look like common thugs. Oh, but they are. Have you seen our building? Team Galactic is so stinking rich that we can have one built instantly. I wouldn't necessarily say instantly. It's just still takes some time. Let's dig up some treasure. I'm from Orberg. I worked at the mining museum there. I got advice from the underground man on digging up treasure and spheres. Before I get digging, let me share his advice with you. While you're digging, you may uncover dark rocks. They are very hard. If you keep hitting them, the wall will collapse. Don't forget that. and you'll be digging up treasure in no time. All I ever unearth are armor fossils. My body only digs up skull fossils. I wonder why that happens. Well, that's because those fossils in Diamond and Pearl are version exclusive, and in Platinum I think it's tied to your ID. I think it's like if it's an odd number at the end, you get one, and then if it's an even number at the end, you get the other. Doesn't matter though, I can just swap them with my buddy. I simply let a Pokemon hold the armor fossil and trade it. Yes you can, that's how I always do it. The underground tunnels go everywhere. Grab your friends and let's play together using DS wireless communication. Here we go. I am the first to have gone underground and dug some tunnels. You can call me the underground man, everybody else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. No, I'll put it to one use. My gift to you, the Explorer Kit, will instantly take you underground. You need only use it and you will be down in the tunnels. The underground is a different world where you can do this, that, and the other thing too. Let me mentor you into becoming a full-fledged spelunker. Will you take on that challenge? Yes! Well said, Jin, my young friend. I will teach you by assigning missions. First, go underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explorer Kit. If you accomplish that, I will give you your next test. I must know what this next test is. Also, wait, I wanted to change something. Let's see here. What do we have here? The team! Seeing a clock down there is just annoying. We don't need to see a clock. What we need is to go underground and dig. Here we go. Rourke! My boy! Now you actually get to see the bottom screen. That's nice. Hey, Shadow! Is this maybe your first time here? Welcome to the Sinnoh Underground. Huh? Where is this, you asked? Doesn't the radar make it obvious? It's a giant underground network of passages underneath Sinnoh. What am I doing down in this expanse of a place? That's kind of hard to answer. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want down here. Except for catching Pokemon. For instance, you can dig up treasure spheres and make a secret base. Except for in Burning Diamond Shining Pearl, but you can't really do any of that. You can play with your friends down here too. You should talk to the underground man in Eternal City. I have to get going now. I'll see you around. In a bit, Rourke. Alright, now we need to start here. Oh, come on. You couldn't have put it any closer. Oh. I'll do this once. Just to show off what it's like. I don't think I did this in the original Let's Play, but it's because of the fact that I didn't have a bottom screen in the original Let's Play. Here we are. Here's one. There can also be traps down here on the floor. Let's start digging. Now you will hear the clicking of me mouse. Oh, there's a note tucked inside the Explorer Kit. Digging for treasure and spheres. I've put a sledgehammer and pickaxe in your Explorer Kit. Use them and you'll be able to touch walls and dig out all sorts of stuff. I'm sure you can dig them out before the wall comes tumbling down. You can do it. Good luck, youngster. This is where I went in order to get a bunch of hard skills. Spheres are kinda useless in my opinion. I always hammer away at the wall. Oh, that was it. Red sphere, green sphere, and green sphere. That's it. I'm going up. I don't need hard scale when I'm playing on an emulator, because any move that I need to learn by hard scale, I could just do with Pokegen. So it shouldn't be that difficult to do this. Damn it, misclicked. I see that you've gone down to the underground tunnels. Well done. Take these as a reward. Move trap up. Bubble trap. Leaf trap. Those are called traps. They're triggered when stepped on. The underground is a place where you can go with your friends. You might try setting those traps when you're down there with others. Now, what should I assign you next? I was in tunnels, big and empty, I would think, but that's only because you are a novice spelunker. There are many hidden things down there that are not visible to the eye. For my next test, I want you to dig up some treasure or spheres for me. While on the ground, check the radar for yellow spots. Go to such a location. I did that already. Ah, you dug up what I was looking for. Good job on fighting it. Well done indeed. Take these as your reward. A prism sphere 1. Red sphere 1. 1? Man, I digged up a 13. Dig in those dig in the walls of the underground tunnels to unearth hidden stuff. Fossil stones can be dug up and brought out from down under. In the land down under, spheres, which are gems, cannot be brought out, but they can be exchanged for goods down there. Now, what should I assign you next? My tests aren't over yet. Next, let's use some spheres. The spheres one can find underground are very peculiar. When buried in the ground, they grow daily, a little at a time. I want you to bury these strange spheres in the underground. That's my latest test. What? Bury? What? Alright, I'll see how this works. Fuck it, we'll just have underground adventures. Yeah. Takes a bit before you can go underground. Alright, what about spheres? Red sphere. Bury it. Sure. I'll bury it. I didn't even know you could do this, but that's because in the underground I'm just here for like hard scales or shards or fossils, and that's it. Or spare tomb. Good, you buried your spheres. The next time you go underground, they should have grown bigger. Just don't forget where you've buried your spheres. Anyway, well done. This is your reward. Digger Drill. Wow, I couldn't even read. You may have seen them already, but there are sphere collectors. They wander about the underground tunnels seeking spheres. They'll happily trade you items for big spheres. Now, what shall I assign you next? Have you grown weary of repeatedly going back to the underground? Well, it's not over yet. Next up is your secret base. That's right, I'll teach you how to make your own secret base. All you need to is the Digger Drill I gave you earlier. Simply go underground, use the Digger Drill whenever you like. That will instantly make you your very own secret base. So your next time in this, go make your own base. Alright. I don't think I did any of this stuff. I don't know if I've ever done any of this stuff, because there's no need for me to do any of this stuff. But now that I have 2 screens, I shall do any of this stuff. Now how does one use that? Aha. Yes. Block the entrance to decorate the secret base. Alright, we've made a secret base. What's next, oh wise one? The master of spelunking. That is what I am. I've made your secret base. Excellent. I thought I might have been asking too much of you, but you did it. Well done. Take these as your reward. A plain table. A wooden chair. Small bookshelf. A Baneri doll, a Chad doll. Incidentally, a Digger Drill can be used only once. If you wish to move your secret base, you will need to obtain another Digger Drill. You can trade a sphere for one underground. What shall I make you do next? You've stuck it out to the end. This is my final test. You've made yourself a secret base, but it's totally empty, is it not? Not to worry. You can decorate your own secret base as you see fit. So for my final test, I want you to decorate your secret base. Use furniture, interior goods to give your secret base character. I will. Oh wait. Here we go, this again. I'll just speed through that. Close and decorate. And the best thing about secret bases is actually in what was it called? Guard the entrance. You can guard the entrance, my friend. Basically, now Binary has this list. But yeah, and in Auras, where you can make your own gym and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the Binary has this big ass this list, which is just like, is your name on the list? I don't see a berry on here. I did it, sir. You've managed to decorate your secret base. I knew I recognized the spelunker in you. Don't forget to close the door when you're decorating. You don't want any visitors getting hurt by walking in on you while I'm naked. I mean, I don't know. Also, I've wanted to place goods. If you want to place goods you've received, store them in the PC first. Anyway, well done. This is your reward. A Chimmy doll. There are ways of collecting more decoration goods. You can grow spheres you found and trade them for goods. It's also possible to obtain goods from friends. Let's go underground one last time to place this Chimmy doll. There you go. One more time. One last time. What? That didn't grow at all. Those didn't grow at all. Close and decorate. Are you doing a good job? I shall place one over there as well. Jimmy! This is the one. Baneri has the list, and Chimchar is the guard. And now we're officially done with the underground. There we go. Now, we are Spelunking Masters. Hey, you cute little trainer. What kinds of Pokemon are with you? This Pokéchap will show how close your Pokemon feel to you. Friendship checker. Friendship checker app identifies the Pokemon that like you. Team Galactic took away my Pokemon. They took other people's too. Some things should be done, but Team Galactic creeps everyone out. What are they doing to my Pokemon? Breeding it for eggs. When a Pokemon faints, it just means it doesn't have the power to battle, but it can still use hidden HMs outside of. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But I'm doing this so I can also keep an eye on the health of my Pokemon. Well, Elikit kinda needs more levels, so we shall be going this way. Oh. Hi, Barry. Thud! Hey, Shadow, you came to see the Pokemon statue, right? I'll take you there. I did. I did not, though. Damn it. I didn't come here. Also, I need to look something up right now. Was it Chimmy? What was you? Okay. What the? So, this is Eterna's Pokemon statue, shaping our world, our time and space, in an intertwining spiral. Revered in Sinnoh are the Pokemon of time and space. Sinnoh's myths. Its truth needs investigation. Pardon me, stand aside. That's the asshole we saw in the lake. Oh hey, When we smacked together, a brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great trainer. Yeah, that. Listen. Make certain all your attacks hit. Avoid enemy attacks for sure. You do that, you'd never lose. You'd be the invincible trainer. Anyway, go check out the Pokemon statue. See you around. It's Eterna City's Pokemon statue. There seems to have been a descriptive plate, but it appears it was torn off. They say this is an awesome Pokemon that people saw long ago. It was Palkia or Dialga. Almighty Sinnoh. Hey, you there, kid. Stay away from that Pokemon statue. Team Galactic is conducting an official investigation here. No. Eterna came to be long ago in honor of ancient Pokemon. Though many things have changed, what is important has not. I hope it remains that way forevermore. My god, for some reason my hand now itches. I think there's a mosquito in my room. Sheesh, what's the world coming to? Someone ripped off the descriptive plate from the Pokemon statue. Now no one can read the inscription. Why would someone do that? Actually, want to know what it said? Yes. The first inscription went like this, sort of. Creation of Dia, giver of time. In laughter, there is tears, and likewise. The same time flows the blessing of Dialga. Yeah, because I've forgotten big chunks of it. Second inscription went sort of like this. The birth of Palkia, creator of parallel dimensions. Alive, yet not alive, rifts in space. To arrive in the same universe, the blessing of Palkia. I've heard some people talk about there once being a third inscription. It's kinda skeptical though. I mean, think about it. A third Pokemon alongside those that control time and space. There couldn't possibly be a Pokemon that mighty. There are two actually. One is up, one is down. I don't know which one you're referring to. Are you referring to the devil himself, Giratina, or Arceus, God himself? Have you seen the Pokemon statue? When I was a wee child, it used to be the centerpiece of many festivals.